Hey guys, welcome to the Rotus review. If you're a film lover, this show is for you. Today we're going to be reviewing Alice Through the Looking Glass, starring Johnny Depp and playing right now in Nigerian theaters everywhere. But first, surprise, breaking news. How about that, huh? Breaking news on our first show. Warner Brothers has found a new director for the Flash solo film. Now, if you saw Batman vs. Superman earlier on this year, The Flash made a cameo in the movie, and he's getting his own solo film coming in 2018. Now, the previous director, Graham Smith, walked away and he cited creative differences. Kind of like the differences that Buhari has with his economic policies that have left this country in a complete mess. But anyway, they parted ways and they found a replacement. Guess who it is? Drum roll. Nigerian-American director Rick Famuyiwa. How about that? Now, of course, when it's good news, when it's positive news, they find a way to throw the American in Nigerian American. But let's say they found him dealing drugs or doing 419, 100% Nigerian. We'll let that slide. We'll let that slide. Now, if you're scratching your head and wondering, who is Rick Famuyiwa? Well, he made one of the most popular romantic films in the early 2000s. In fact, if you're black and you like 90s rap music and you like black romance films, you've probably seen this film. Are you ready? Boom! Brown Sugar. Who hasn't seen Brown Sugar? Look, if you haven't seen Brown Sugar, you're probably so old, you probably died before the movie came out back in 2002. In which case, I'm not sure how you're watching this review right now. Or you're so young you were born after the movie came out, or you were just sleepwalking through the 90s when rap music was in its golden era. Just like how Buhari has been sleepwalking through his first 6 months of his presidency. Now, anyway, we wish Rick Famuyiwa the best of luck. We congratulate him on joining the DC universe, and we look forward eagerly to The Flash in 2018. Now, back to the movie at hand, back to the subject of the show, Alice Through the Looking Glass. This movie is a sequel to 2010's Alice in Wonderland. That movie cost about $150 million, about what it cost to take care of our House of Reps, and was a resounding success. It made over $1 billion. In fact, it was the second most successful movie in 2010 after Toy Story 3. Now, because of that, Walt Disney decided to repeat the formula and make more live-action adaptations of classic fairy tales. So after that, in 2013, they did Oz the Great and Powerful, starring James Franco. In 2014, they did Maleficent, starring Angelina Jolie. Now, of course, Oz the Great and Powerful was based on the Wizard of Oz fairy tale, and Maleficent with Angelina Jolie was based on Sleeping Beauty. 2017, next year, Emma Watson, remember her from Harry Potter? She is going to be starring as Belle in Beauty and the Beast. Now, is Alice Through the Looking Glass any good? First of all, let's talk about cinematography and let's talk about special effects. The cinematography and the special effects in this movie are like Tiwa Savage before she married the womanizing suicidal husband. Gorgeous! I mean, look, the movie cost over $170 million. If you spend that much money on a film, it has to look good. Unfortunately, the writing, the script, the entire flow of the movie is like Tiwa Savage after her marriage to the suicidal womanizer. It just was completely disjointed and didn't work well. One of the main reasons is because the former director that did the first movie, Alice in Wonderland in 2010, Tim Burton, wasn't directing this movie. He was now listed as a producer. Why is that a problem? It's because Tim Burton and Johnny Depp go together like NNPC and corruption. They have a really, really good chemistry together. They've been working together for the last 25 years. In fact, if you remember, back in 1990, the first movie they did together was Edward Scissorhands. And so Alice in Wonderland had this weirdness that is a complete handprint of Tim Burton. It's missing in this second movie in Alice Through the Looking Glass. Because of the new director, his name is James Bobbins. His CV is 2 movies, The Muppets and The Muppets Most Wanted. Not very impressive. So he completely struggled with the film. I don't know why Disney picked him, but of course, the Muppet movies were Disney films, so it's like they just said, okay, you know what? let's just find the director we worked with. Okay, you come do this film. Kind of like how Obasanjo picks Goodluck Jonathan and he ruined the entire country. So the same way Jonathan struggled the last 6.5 years was the same way that James Bobbin struggled with this particular film. The jokes didn't land very well. The writing was completely simplistic, and you just felt like you had seen this all before. Back in 2010, in fact in 2009, Avatar came out and it blew the roof through 3D movies. Everybody was craving the next 3D spectacle. So Alice in Wonderland in 2010 came out at the right time, made a lot of money. Now with Alice Through the Looking Glass, you feel like you've seen it all before. You don't have the oohs and the ahs from the characters that you had in the previous film. So as a result of that, I give Alice Through the Looking Glass a 2 out of 5. Now, if you've seen the film and you liked it and you disagree with what I'm saying, well, hey, please hit me up on Twitter. Let me know at Rotankwot, ROTANKWOT. Or if there's a film that's still playing now in Nigerian theaters that you want me to review, hit me up as well and we'll do a show about it. I want to thank you very much for watching our first episode of Rotus Review. For movie lovers, this show is for you. Thanks for watching, and hey, keep going to the movies.